Hello everyone, this is Judy coming to you from My Scrapbook Loft, and I'm here to do a process video tutorial, I guess you could say, on the Down the Rabbit Hole collab. The third installment is Memory Dex cards / a set of cards, and I'm making cards, and this is the first card that I am making. It is called the Waterfall flip book, and I first learned this from a YouTube channel that was called Disquado. I will hashtag it in the title so you can find it if they're still on there, because this was many years ago. I've got a drawer full of cards and tutorials with the instructions, and this one, I use this a lot in my scrapbooks on a bigger version. This was the small version here, and so I'm going to make this Waterfall flip book card as my first card for my third installment of Down the Rabbit Hole collab, Alice in Wonderland. Okay, so I've cut my card base at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And the pull tab is 2 3/4 by 11. And I've cut and these, I may have to alter these after I do my scoring. We will see. I've cut these at 2 1/2 by 2 3/4, and I cut 4 of them. And I needed a 5th one. So this is going to be 2 1/2. I don't do anything in even numbers. I do everything in odd numbers. 2 3/4, and I'm just going to make that bottom piece a solid color. And it will blend in with these. Okay, so let's see what we got. Alright, your first one, we're going to score, is at 2 3/4, because you want your bottom piece is going to be your stationary piece. Okay, so it's 2 3/4, and you're going to score there, and then you just score 1/2 inch, and we've got 4 more, so we need 4 more. So 2 3/4, 1/2 inch is 3 3/4, no, 3 1/4, then that 1/2 inch is 3 3/4, 1 2, and then that 1/2 inch is 4 1/4. There's the third one, and then the next one is 4 3/4, and that gives you your 4, 1 2 3 4 for your flip. Now we're going to score. We're going to burnish those down. I thought this would be fun for the collab. Be fun to do. I've made a blue million of these over the years. they're so much fun. They're just about in every single scrapbook that I make. Okay, and now we're going to put our bottom piece on. And I just want to leave, I'm not going to leave a black border at the bottom this time because I just don't want to. Now let's see what it's going to look like. And I want him down here. And this one here. Yeah, I guess I better put some base under them. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to cut 1/8 of an inch off of this, so this is going to be 2 5/8. So that's my first base there. You don't want to cross that fold. So that's your first one right there. Now I need some black. Two and 3/4. That goes on there, and this one goes on here like so, and I need to cut 1/8 of an inch off of that one, so that's going to be 2 5/8. I've already inked around the edges of them, you all, so yeah, okay. Alright, you all, so let me do what I need to do. These are 2 1/2 by 2 5/8. You make these, you make this waterfall the size that you want, okay? This one's 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. So I'm going to do this 2 5/8. And then I need this base here that's going to flip up is 2 1/2 by 2 3/4. So I need 3 more of those, 2 1/2 by 2 3/4. There's one. And 2. I need one more, just one more. And I'm using 110-pound cardstock for that, you all, because it needs to be stiff. Okay. Now I need to ink where I cut them off again. Yep. Trying to save time. And this one I didn't ink at all. And it's already glued down. But guess what? You can always remedy that. Okay. There we go. Alright, now we're going to put our pieces on here. What did I just do? 2 3/4, 2 3/4. Okay, that's what I did. Oh, 2 of them's cut wrong. 3 of them's cut wrong. Okay. I'll get to it. I'll get it right in a minute, you all. I can do this and get on video, and I mess up every single time. But that's all right. Just let you know, we all make mistakes. And then you fold it like this. You fold it down like that, and you're going to put this one right on top of there. Better do it this way. You don't want to go over the score line. Then when you do it like that, it's going to look like that right there. Okay. Right down. We're going to bring up the next fold. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Da 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 da. Yep. Put this one on. My iPad doesn't pause, you all, or I would pause this so you wouldn't have to watch me put all 5 pieces on. But that's all right. So then we're going to do our fold right through here. But don't go over the score line. Line it up there really good. When you do this, there we go. next one. I'm hunting out pieces, you all. I'm hunting out 110-pound pieces in my scrap pile over here. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Should have already had it done. Well, I did, but I messed it up, as you can see there. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. I'm going to have to use a different piece. I am not cutting another 110-pound piece of cardstock. Oh, Judy Ann. Girl. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. Yeah. Judy Ann, messed those pieces up, didn't you? Yes, you did. Okay, and now we're going to put these on. Fold that piece up, just like that. Get the glue. You all, this collab has been so much fun. I have never worked with Alice in Wonderland before. And this is so much fun. And to see the lovely ladies, what that's in the collab, what they create, it's just awesome. Everybody is creating something different, and it's just awesome. We have Kathy's Favorite Things, Enchanted by Craft Soleil, My Paper Cuts, Mary Ann, Hey Aim, exclamation point channel, and then on Instagram we have Dawn Sutton 7, and I'm talking, I messed up. Judy, shut up. Just shut up, Judy. Oh, you all. I'm going to use it anyway. Yep. I bet somebody's sitting there screaming, Judy, Judy, no, you're supposed to be putting the glue on the fold. Oh. Judy Ann, Judy Ann, Judy Ann. Okay. I think I'll make this 4 1/4 by 6 because I don't want to make it too small. Yeah, I like that better. All right, now we've got to figure out what we want to fasten this part here to. And I think it might be, oh, this one. I like that. Yep, but it needs some black behind it. Yes, it does. It needs a piece of black behind it. And we don't want it real wide. Or do we? You know, this is Alice in Wonderland. And yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Let's ink around that edge. Well, I did that. Did you see what I did? I need to just redo this whole video, but I ain't going to. I'm not going to. My mind is on a million things today, you all. A million things. I reckon we have to make another trip to Virginia. Yep. His horse is not with Colt. So it's another trip to Virginia for her to meet up with her boyfriend. And that's about a 3.5, I don't know, 4-hour drive straight down there and back. I mean, one way. We left here one morning at 10 o'clock and we never got home till 7. And we went straight down there and back. Yep. Now let me cut my border around this strip. And there we go. We want it just like that. Seven-eighths of an inch up there. Now I just glued like a 1/2 inch over, you all. So piece here down. And you could make this bottom piece, the pull piece, you can make that smaller than the do wacky thing there. I've done that many a time too. And then do an extra burnishing on these. There you go. There's your Waterfall slide card. Flip book. Waterfall flip book. Or slide card, whatever you want to call it. And we will decorate this part here. And I'm going to cut it up even with the bottom part of the card because I want it to go in the envelope. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is put it in the cutter, cut that off, make that even with that. Go. And then I'm going to find the center of that. I'm going to find the center, and I'm going to then take my pencil, and I want to do like an inch down here, and then I'm going to take it from that corner to that mark right there, like that. And you can, after you make these, you can do this before you put it together. I usually do in my books. I usually do my design in my books. But I'm doing this one on the fly here. Yep, on the fly. On the fly. And we are going to put us a thing on here, like so. I think that will look pretty there. Let's see. Let's push it up in there like that. Now put this in there. Now we're going to bring it down. Nope, won't work. That won't work, you all. That won't work. So I'm going to have to get something from the paper pad. And I've got something already cut out. Yeah, we'll use clubs. We will use the clubs. Put this up in there. I need that cut. I've made one mistake after another on this. 2 5/8. But at least they weren't mistakes that was already glued down, are they? And let's see where this needs to go. So I need to cut off two inches of it. I'm going to cut it off from this end because I got glitter on that end. And I've got glitter all over the place now. Now we're going to lay this down here. And we're going to mark where we want to cut these angles. Now let's see what that looks like. There we go. We just need to ink around the edge of it. And this card will be done. And my next card is going to be an explosion card. Like I said, I've been digging in my box of card shapes that I've made years ago. Tutorials that I watched other people do. And there you go. I got glitter all over it. That'll be all right. And there's my first card. I'm going to make 3 cards, and I'm going to make them all different. And that's my first one. I want to thank you all for watching. Hugs to you from me, and God bless.